Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into something that could, literally, change the game for your career. We're talking about using AI to build professional connections that are actually smart and, a whole lot more effective.
So, let me ask you something. Are you just tired of networking? You know the drill. Spending hours at events, sending out all those connection requests, following up, and then crickets. It feels like you're just shouting into the void, right? Well, you are definitely not alone. It's a super frustrating cycle for so many of us.
But what if there was a way to just completely flip the script on all that? This quote here really nails it. Let AI help you talk to the right people even before you do. Just think about that for a second. Imagine having a system that does the heavy lifting, finds the exact people you need to talk to, and even helps you kick off the conversation.
Okay, so first things first, let's really get into the problem here. We all know networking is super important, right? It's crucial, but the old school way of doing it, man, it just feels like a giant time suck with almost nothing to show for it at the end of the day.
And this chart, this just says it all, doesn't it? Look at that gap. It really feels like you're putting in, 95% of the effort for maybe a 15% return on your investment. That's not just inefficient, it's totally exhausting. It's not sustainable.
So what's the fix? How do we break that cycle? Well, it's time to meet your new secret weapon, your very own AI assistant. And I want you to think of this as more than just a tool. It's like a strategic partner, totally dedicated to making your networking smart and, more importantly, impactful.
So what is AI networking, really? Well, at its heart, it's all about using these new smart tools to automate all that boring, repetitive, time-sucking stuff. It's like having a little networking machine working for you 24/7 in the background, always learning, always on the lookout for your next big break.
And the difference is just night and day. On one side, you've got the old way. It's manual, it's slow, it's basically a bunch of guesswork. On the other, you've got the AI way, automated, super fast, and based on actual data. It's a complete shift in how we approach this stuff.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but let's get practical. What does this AI assistant actually do? What does it look like? Well, we're talking about a whole smart toolkit here. Think of them as your new networking power-ups that you can start using like today. All right, tool number one, and this is a big one, automating LinkedIn. Instead of spending hours and hours just manually scrolling and clicking, you can use AI to basically put your entire LinkedIn presence on autopilot. We're talking about the world's biggest professional network working for you.
So what does that actually mean? Well, it means the AI can send targeted connection requests to people who are actually relevant in your field. It can automatically view profiles to get you noticed by recruiters. It can even engage with posts to help build you up as an expert. All that grunt work, the AI takes care of it.
Okay, on to tool number two, AI-assisted outreach. Because let's be real, that generic "I'd like to connect" message, it just doesn't work anymore. It gets ignored. This is where AI becomes your absolute superpower for making a first impression that actually stands out.
And the process is just so cool and simple. First, the AI zips through the person's profile, looking for common interests, recent posts, anything to connect on. Then it drafts a personalized message, one that proves you actually paid attention. And then you come in, you give it a quick review, add your own personal flair, and hit send. The best part? These are the kinds of messages that actually get a reply.
All right, tool number three, and listen up, because if you're on the job hunt, this one is an absolute must-have. We're talking about smart resume tools. Your resume is that critical first handshake, and you have got to make sure it gets past the gatekeepers. And I'm talking about both the human ones and the robot ones.
So here's how they work. These AI tools scan the job description you're applying for. Then they help you pack your resume with the exact keywords and skills that the company's screening software, the ATS, is searching for. This is the secret to getting your resume out of that giant digital no pile and onto the desk of a real person.
Okay, so we've got the tools. That's the how. But what about the why? What's the actual payoff here? Let's talk about the real-world results, the tangible benefits for your career. This is where the magic really happens. It really comes down to these three big things. First, your visibility just explodes because you're showing up in all the right places. Second, your credibility gets a huge boost because your outreach is so much more personal and professional. And when you put those two together, what do you get? A constant flow of new opportunities finding you.
Now, this is a really, really important point I want to make. The AI is not here to replace you or have conversations for you. Not at all.
Its job is to find the right doors and get them open. It's still up to you to walk through and build those real human connections. It just makes you way more effective at it. It's about amplifying your efforts, not replacing them.
Honestly, this is the future of building professional relationships. When you start using these tools, you're doing so much more than just saving time. You're actually investing in a smarter, way more strategic approach to growing your career.
So if you take away just a few things today, let it be this. Number 1, you're going to save dozens of hours every month. Number 2, you'll be targeting the right people with laser precision. And number 3, your message will be so much sharper, it'll have a massive impact. Time, targeting, and impact. That's the trifecta.
So I'll leave you with this thought. Your next big opportunity, that game-changing job, that perfect client, that mentor you've been looking for, it's out there. And maybe, just maybe, the smartest way to find it is to let a little bit of AI point you in the right direction. What do you think?